Both of my parents were public servants, and so public service has just always been a part of my upbringing and my life. And added to that, as a Catholic kid, we were taught that God gave everyone some kind of talent, and that it's your job in life to use your talents to make the world a better place. And so that's just part of the philosophy with which I was brought up. It's always been about giving back. My own journey into public service began in earnest when I joined the Jesuit Volunteer Corps after college, and I became an inner city school teacher and community organizer in Camden, New Jersey and West Philadelphia. I absolutely fell in love with teaching, and I was so inspired by those students and those experiences. The Jesuit Volunteer Corps tagline is "Ruined for Life," and I think that anyone who spends a couple, 3 years immersed in a service situation and immersed in poverty like that in community can't help but be changed. I know that it changed me forever. So that's the bug that bit me, and I've been ruined for life. It was my experiences teaching in Camden and Philadelphia that inspired me to go to law school, and I felt that I could have a greater impact on those communities and the lives of those children if I went back to school and armed myself with a law degree. So I actually entered law school with the idea of becoming a child advocate. I realized that my interest in and my fascination with the law turned out to be much, much broader than simply education law. So I spent some time in education law, but suddenly realized, wow, there's a lot more law out there, and I was intrigued by all of it. I had the chance to spend a few years in private practice, but I ultimately gravitated back to public service and found my home, if you will, at the Attorney General's office, where I spent several years in many roles, doing trial and appellate work in criminal and civil matters and working for the elected officials of our state. I've discovered for myself how important it is for me to feel like at the end of the day that I have contributed to the greater good, that I can go home at night and know that I have served the people of Colorado. I got to do that at the Attorney General's office, and I continue to be able to do that every day on the Supreme Court.